Hello my friends, I'd like to share with you a card. This is a Framelit Flip-it A2 size card, and look at how cute it is. When you open it up, it moves and it says thank you on the inside. Well, I'm going to share with you how easy this is to make. No measuring required, I promise. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use my new Sizzix Framelit Flip-it card, and there's a lot of different pieces that come with this. So this is another piece that comes with the same set. This is another piece that comes in the set. There's a whole bunch of circles that come in this set, but right now we're just going to use this piece. So I'm going to take it over to my die cut machine. And I'm going to use some My Mind's Eye paper because I love My Mind's Eye. I think they have the most beautiful papers in the world. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay my die on top, and I'm going to skew it just a little tiny bit. I don't want it to go straight through the machine because that makes it parallel to the roller that's on the inside, and it makes it a little bit harder on the machine. So I'm just going to tilt it just a little tiny bit, just to give it more of a shear and not just a chop when it goes through the machine. And then I'm going to use my second cutting pad. And I'm going to run that through the machine. Now this cuts and scores as it's going through the machine, even though it's a framelit, which is very exciting. So I'm going to pop this out. And as you can probably see, it has also scored on those lines. So I'm going to fold that. So now I have the beginning of my card, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use those inside pieces that I told you about. Remember those fun inside pieces? I'm going to take those with another piece of cardstock or pattern paper that matches, which that's one awesome thing about pattern paper is they're all coordinated to go together. Well, they're perfect for card making, especially flip-it cards. So now I'm going to run these through. And that was easy. We're going to pop that out. Pop those out. We'll move this off to the side just for a moment. And now we're going to put together our card. This card is so easy to put together. So I'm just going to use, I think I like this dot side the best. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put adhesive on the other side. And I'm just going to line that up. And the nice thing, of course, is these all coordinate together. So they're so easy to use. I'm going to add some adhesive to this one. Put that on here as well. And now I'm almost done with my card. Look at this. Isn't that fantastic? So I just want to add a couple little things to the inside. So what I did was I took some Framelit flowers from one of my other releases and I cut them out from felt. Now you can cut out wool felt as long as it's wool. You don't want to use the cheap craft felt because that kind of gets too stringy, but let me show you how easy that is to do. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take, let's do this blue, and I'll grab one of the flowers to share with you. And I'm just going to use this one. I'm just going to lay it on top and grab my cutting pad. So as long as there's wool content in the felt, you'll be fine. Just going to run that through. And that kind of just changes the whole idea of your framelits, because look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I've already created a flower, and I'm going to use some zots over here to hold that to my card. And now I just need to do something for the inside. So I'm just going to add that to the outside. Isn't that pretty? Those felt flowers are just gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? So now we need to do something for the inside. So now on this card, the original card, I have a couple circles, scallop circles that come with it, as well as some stamped items. So let's go ahead and grab some of those circles. Let's use this one first. We can kind of see which ones are bigger and which ones we want to use. Let's add this one. And we want to add something to the inside. And I'm thinking if we just add that right there, and because we have all of those pattern papers, we get to pick from all of those shapes and wonderful patterns. So let's see, what one do we think would be the best on the inside? Ooh, let's use this dot one. That's fun. So I'll just leave it over here and I'll run it through the machine. So simple to do. And you know what, just for fun, I'm going to run 2 through because I don't know which size I want to use, but if I run them through at the same time, then I can go, let's run 3. Then I can decide at the end, oh, I like this one, or oh, I like that one. And because it's pattern paper, I can turn it over if I want a different pattern. So now I have quite a few circles cut out. Pop all those babies out. And now we can decide, oh, let's see, that one's about the same size. Let's see. That one's about the same size. I think these are all about the same size. So let's add that one right there. But I'm noticing we need a circle to stamp on, and because this one is so patterned, we're going to want to use a different circle, so maybe use the inside circle here. So let's get a smaller circle, and let's use this one, because it comes with so many, which is really fun. So we'll use this one, and we'll run that through. Oh, but I'm kind of liking this one too, so let's run both through. You never know. I never know which ones I'm going to use, and it's fun just to kind of create and have fun. So now let's pop this one out. Ooh, I kind of like that. Oh, I think that's the winner. That's the winner. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use one of the new stamp sets that has just a whole bunch of phrases. Now it also comes with lots and lots of dies, different tag sizes, lots of fun things like this. It has lots of different dies that we can use, and these all coordinate with other Framelit sets. But I think I'm just going to stick to my circle, and I'm going to see what fits on here. And this is one of my tips. What I like to do is if I have my die cut already cut out, I'll just lay my stamps over to see which one fits. So like that hello doesn't fit, the thanks of course doesn't fit. Oh, but this thank you does fit. So let's use that one, and I'm going to grab some of my color box ink that I love so much. And cornflower is what I'm going to be using in inks. And I'm just going to lay that right down right there and drop it up. Perfect, like it always is when I stamp. No. And I'm going to just flip that over, and I'm going to add some adhesive. And now I have a card all set, ready to go. And look at how easy that was. That was fast, and I didn't even have it really planned all the way out. I just kind of copied the idea of that one. So here I have my flower on the front with all my cute little decorations. If I wanted to, I could have inked those edges. And then on the inside, it says thank you. Quick and easy, and my recipient's gonna say, how in the world did you make that? So thank you so much for joining me for this fun Flip It A2 size card, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.